Hi Virgo, and welcome to your tarot videoscope for 17 by Alma. This reading will be for Virgo Sun, Virgo Rising, and Virgo Moon. Today for this video, I will do a 5 card tarot spread. So instead of the regular one, I am changing to a 5 tarot spread. And in the Vimeo videos, I will be doing another reading for you, a whole new reading for you, Virgo, if you are interested to download and purchase that video through Vimeo.com. In the Vimeo videos, I will also be performing a clearing that is designed especially for you, Virgo Sun, Virgo Rising, and Virgo Moon. And it is also designed to clear any blockages that could be affecting you from the lunar and the solar eclipse that we will be having during this month of February. And normally, an eclipse would influence you for the next 6 months afterwards. So that clearing is designed to clear any blockages that you could have for the next 6 months. And of course, in that video, originally I wanted to open only 1 card for you, but guides wanted to open 3 cards because not only they wanted to give you more guidance about this month of February, but they also told me that the advice coming through will also be valid for the next 6 months, as it pertains things to do or not to do for the next 6 months, things that you could do to best benefit from this revolutionary energy from the solar eclipses, and things that you don't do. So guidance about how you can best benefit from the energy of the eclipses. So with that being said, now let's focus on this reading. Allow me to remind you to please like, to share, to subscribe, because when you subscribe, it will also allow me to take messages that could be important for you as well. But I'm also going to perform other clearings or other healing sessions, and they're all going to be designed to be subscribers. Contact me for a private reading, amalightworker@gmail.com, or you contact me through our website, amalightworker.com. All right, then. Let's start with the first card. And the first card that wanted to show up for this reading for you is the Hierophant, or the Pope. And this is a very powerful card to have. The meaning of this card is God showing up in this reading for you. God heard your prayers, and now they will be answered. It also means leaving more troubles behind you. And it also focuses on establishments, organizations, the truth, the understanding. It also brings to you new opportunity, something that has to do with the family structure. It's also focused on the family structure. And another meaning of it has to do with the higher learning and the higher education. So now allow me to focus so I can hear psychically why this card showed up for you and what does it mean for you, Virgo. A financial wish is in the making for most of you. Not everybody will see the evidence of it right away, but you are definitely entering the energy of manifesting everything into the material world, and especially when it comes to materializing your ideas, your goals into the financial world. Because I keep hearing that to some degree, some of you will feel these financial changes and they're going to have a huge impact on you. For some other ones, you feel it like very slow at first. But starting in February and also going into around April, you will all receive some changes or some good news in relation to a financial situation. So for some of you, it's going to be your income. For other ones, it's going to be finally receiving some money from a settlement. For other ones, it's going to be celebrating, maybe buying a property or selling a property, but it involves around a goal or a financial wish will be coming true for all of you. But for some of you, the immediate results are going to be right now in February. I also keep hearing that you will be feeling a divine presence or divine forces intervening at the right time. Because I also keep hearing, like, you will hear that little voice that tells you, don't cross the street now, there's a car coming. Or go ahead now, you have the green light. Or you're going to have premonitions in your dreams. In some mysterious and mystical ways, you are going to experience mystical phenomena yourself in person. And you could also be someone who can be very skeptical when it comes to that, or you may not necessarily have the right understanding of metaphysical or spiritual phenomena. In one way or another, all of you Virgos will feel like touched by an angel, touched by spirit. You will experience something that you consider higher than yourself. You will feel that presence, or you are going to experience something first hand. I also keep getting gatherings with old friends. You could also be meeting new friends in a gathering or in a meeting. It could be a work meeting. You are now given the green light or the go ahead with some projects, and they either seem to be work related projects or scholastic, educational related projects. So maybe you are a student and you are working on something. Now you will be given the green light to go ahead with something. If you are someone who is dealing with the legal system in some way, I do feel that you'll be hearing a fair hearing. So it's not about who's going to win, but it's about the justice will serve the right people, the right thing. The wrong people, you know exactly what they deserve. So it's going to be fair, and that decision could be showing up for you starting now in February, going in the next 3 months. And if that doesn't make sense to you, they said that a situation that has been particularly very difficult for you, almost as it was draining you, or mentally you couldn't handle it anymore. And for some of you guys, you have had to go through a very particular difficult circumstance in the next 3 months, if not longer. Now they said that in relation to that situation, you are going to leave most troubles behind you as stability or common understanding and fairness and justice will be coming to this situation. Again, that situation is different for all of you Virgos. The next card that shows up is the King of Cups. If the King of Cups represents a person, usually it represents a Cancer or Scorpio or a Pisces. This could be the sun sign, the rising sign, or the moon sign, or it definitely represents someone who has a lot of who has a lot of Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces in their chart. This card represents self-improvement, motives, inspires others, and it also represents a father or a father figure, someone who provides for themselves and for their family, someone who places family first, but also is very proud, has a lot of dignity, and is self-relied. And again, this is another card that focuses on common understanding and stability. If you find yourself dealing with this King of Cups in some ways, I feel that you could meet someone that falls under this zodiac sign, and you could be drawn and very attracted to them. If you already have someone, if you already know this King of Cups, I do feel that maybe their situation gets a little easier, and maybe you don't have to worry so much about them, but definitely there is something to heal or something that needs to work out between the two of you. And whatever this is, it doesn't matter what decision or agreement you are going to reach, but you're going to reach a common agreement. So both of you will finally agree on something. I feel that this King of Cups for some of you could be bringing you some news from overseas, could bring you some good news from far away. Maybe you could be dealing with a lot more foreign people. Maybe this is through your work or through your career, or if you have a business, maybe through your business. But some great opportunity and some great news could show up from you from far away places, or from foreigners, or from people who live far away. And he has a very you could be consulting with someone who is well known, and maybe you have been waiting a long time to consult with this person, but when you meet this a person face to face, or when you finally have a session with them, because I don't know how you're going to meet them, you'll be meeting them online or face to face, it's going to be a turning point for you. So this is what I keep getting through the King of Cups. If you are a father, maybe you don't have to be a father, because this is a general reading. You could be a mother, but somehow you are responsible for providing for yourself and for your family. This could be a particular significant time for you, as you could finally have a breakthrough, and things will now get to be a little bit easier for you. You don't have to fight so much, or you don't have to worry so much. You don't have to feel like everything is coming to you so hard. You have to work so hard for everything. So now things will get easier for you, especially if you are someone who has to provide for yourself, but also for the rest of your family. And it does feel like, especially if you are a single parent, you're going to have some amazing opportunity, and the universe is trying to help you in some way. So things will get easier for you as a single parent. The next card that you have is the World. Another great card. You have some great cards here from the Major Arcana. So the World, to me, it means getting back control, feeling more in control. It is also a card that focuses on world issues, encounters, meetings, unions, gatherings, travel, change, opportunity. But sometimes it also means taking a risk or taking a chance. So the planetary guides, the planets and your guides are working on your behalf, are coming together to make something happening for you. So I don't know what other planetary movements are happening that could be influencing you in a particular way. I know we're going to have a lunar and a solar eclipse, but everything seemed, all of your stars are lining up for you. So now allow me to focus specifically so I can hear what exactly does this mean for you. It is very important, they're saying, that this month you get to see or get to meet a few people that normally you don't get to spend too much time with them. With some of these people, maybe you haven't seen or heard from them in a long time. They can be relatives, family members, old friends, old co-workers. You hear a news around a gathering or plans for a gathering. It could be a reunion, like a high school reunion, a college reunion, or maybe your family. Maybe you get to organize one of those once a year family gatherings and family unions. For some of you, you will now start to establish some new family traditions, some things that you will be doing with the family or within the family. You will go back to them and you will do them again next year and then the next year. So in some ways, you are going to establish some new family rituals or family traditions. If you were separated from a family member for whatever reason, the reason can be different for all of you guys. I have a feeling that this card is telling me that you will very soon be together again. So you could travel to meet them, they could travel to meet with you. You may now be allowed to, I don't know, maybe now you will start to live together again under the same roof, or it could be just a visit. But I keep hearing that now you will be together again. If you are someone that for some reasons out of your control, you are separated from at least one family member. For some of you, partnerships are in the making. If you notice the card here, she has two things in her hand. And to me, the number 2 signifies union, two people coming together. So for some of you, it could be coming together in a business partnership or in another kind of a partnership, but in the partnership sense or in the friendship sense, collaborating together. For some of you, this could be entering a very favorable energy to create a love relationship or a love partnership. So for some of you, either recently you met someone and chances for you to meet the right person for you will be provided for you again several times during 17. However, I also keep getting that some of you have already met this person, but is part of your destiny or is part of the plan that the universe has in store for you, where things are going to develop a little bit slow or slower over time. But for some of you, either you recently met this person or you will be meeting them. It could be also through friends. It could also be that meeting them through friends or people who know people, so friends of friends. So that's going to be the case for some of you. But I also keep hearing that you will come to a big realization for a friend about a friendship that you have. So if you are friends with someone, you come to a big realization about this friendship, how this friendship is serving your life, or what other great connection or strong connection you have or you do not have with this friend. So that could come up into you are going to realize something big in that regard. As I said, starting from now, going in the next 3 to 6 months. But it's going to be a life-changing situation when you come to that decision or when you come to that realization. The next card is the Knight of Pentacles right here. To me, the Knight of Pentacles represents a Virgo, a Taurus, or a Capricorn. Sun sign, rising sign, or the moon sign. So this card could be you, Virgo sun, Virgo rising, or Virgo moon. And to me, it means it's someone who appears to have a very calm demeanor about them, but that's how they appear to be. That doesn't mean that within them they're calm, but they're very good into not allowing people to read their emotions. They stay in charge. They're proud. Usually they don't take a chance, or usually they don't take a risk. They don't speak much, but when they do speak, they can captivate an audience with their very interesting stories. So allow me to see why this card showed up for you and what does it mean. For some of you, you might not necessarily be willing to deal with changes. Other Virgos are really willing to make some big changes because you feel like something's got to change. But whether you are prepared or not, your life will be changing, and they are putting a particular focus on your daily routine will be changing. A lot of you will focus on sorting out your financial situation. So organizing better your money, your finances, how you spend your money, where money is coming from. But that you are going to be paying a lot of focus and attention to your finances. And this also feels like this Knight of Pentacles feels like they be offering you some opportunity to make money. Or maybe you did ask for this opportunity and now this opportunity is granted to you. So a new opportunity for you to generate money is coming. So it could be also you could now start to generate money in a new way, or money will show up for you from unexpected sources. Love. I feel like some of you feel a little bit reserved whether Are you ready just yet to enter a new love relationship with someone? Are you ready to allow someone more intimately in your life, to be more intimate mentally, physically, and also spiritually with someone? And you may hesitate a little bit and you decide that you want to take your time. But this also falls perfectly, or is also in align with what I said, that for some of you it is meant for some things to progress slow, or it's advisable for you to take it easy, especially if you have to deal with a new relationship. So this month you make a decision how fast you want this relationship to progress. Some of you will be receiving a notice, or you'll be getting news that you are up for either a promotion. You are the someone could be considering you as a strong candidate, either to win a prize, maybe award of achievement or promotion, but definitely you will be in high regards or in consideration for something major that will boost your career and is going to skyrocket your career. And again, this could be very drawn to someone. So it could be very drawn to someone with whom maybe you have that sparks and chemistry, or it could be maybe you feel so like-minded, and maybe so it feels like someone part of your soul family. You don't have to necessarily fall in love with this person. Maybe you are already married or engaged, or you do have someone, but definitely you are going to feel very drawn, particularly at least to one person in this month already. So the last card, I am using the a tarot deck from Doreen Virtue, Magical Mermaids and Dolphins. So this is your outcome. Here's the card, and allow me to read the card. Your prayers are manifesting. Remain positive and follow your guidance. So what does this mean? So the card means that some of you feel like giving up sometime, or you feel like it's never, easier for me. I have one thing after another. So this card showed up for you as a reassurance that the universe has not forgotten you. Things will be changing for you. Some situations will get easier, and the universe is working on your behalf to facilitate everything for you. Your prayers are heard, and now they will start to manifest. But what you can do on your part, because you also have free will, and whatever you think about, you bring about. So they said that you need to also trust in the heaven, that heaven is helping you. And you also have to trust in your own intuition and in your own gut feeling. If you like to develop further your intuition, your psychic ability, or start anything in relation to intuition and psychic ability, it seems to be a very important and a good month, and you are allowed to go ahead and do anything that is designed to develop your intuition or your psychic ability. And also, you need to follow your own gut instinct. Whatever everybody else is telling you, if you are particularly drawn to do something or not to do something, to go somewhere or not to go somewhere, to accept something or not to accept something, follow your own instinct, as your instinct will serve you right. So trust your gut instinct and allow your intuition to guide you. So if you are drawn to take it easy with something, take it easy. If you are drawn to, like, you need to make a quick decision and you need to move fast forward to something, then do that. But it is important for you to be aligned with your higher self, so this way you will trust your intuition better. So now allow me to pass on to you your Akashic Records messages. Please like, share, subscribe. Follow the link down here in the show more description box for if you are interested to hear more about your prediction. And also in the Vimeo videos, I will be performing an energy clearing for you guys. For different reasons, for different Virgos, you will be in a different situation where family needs to come together to talk, to celebrate, or to simply spend some time together. Some of you are holding on to some anger or rage or frustration. You notice that by the end of it, these feelings, this could be old feelings or whatever kind of feelings are blocking you, that will change. You're not going to feel them as much. For some of you Virgos, you felt as it was very hard sometimes for you to keep your mental sanity. But all will come together for you. You notice a huge big shift by mid or after mid. You're going to notice some big shifts. But you also need to put aside your own ideas about how you want your desires to manifest. And you need to allow the universe to work its magic. So sometimes it's about allowing them to bring stuff to you. So forget about your ideas about how things need to manifest. You have now come to an end of an era and you are ready to begin a new one. It is very important that you start to plan ahead now for a vacation. So it's very advisable for you Virgos to make vacation plans. You need to go on vacation, or at least on a short trip this year. And luck will shift for the better once you start planning for it. And I also said that your luck will shift for the better if you deal with insurances, refunds, fundings, reimbursements, settlements, mortgages, basically with any situations that involves money and finances. From a karmic point of view, it is very important for a relationship to develop. This relationship could be developing starting now and going in the next 6 months. And from a karmic perspective, this seems to be important because it's going to be a relationship with a soulmate. You notice that nothing happened right away, because it is meant for this relationship to start to build over time. If you are partner up already, if you already have a lover, fiance, or a spouse, you find that their financial situation could be changes right about around this time. The relationship with a father, with your father, or with someone that you consider like a father, so father figure, they said that it's very important that you need to address, or you need to heal from some father issues with someone like a father to you or your father. And they said that healing father related issues, talk to them, spend more time to them. And they also said that it's not important whether your father is still alive, or maybe they're not alive anymore. Maybe you had a great relationship with your father, or for some of you, maybe you never met your father, or maybe you never got along. Whatever the case is, they said that you need to dedicate a little bit more time and more attention and watch your feelings around your father, or around someone that to you consider like a father figure. It could also be a mentor or an uncle or a grandfather. So it's very important. They also said that you do not need to be afraid. Big changes will be showing up for you, especially in the next 3 months. Adapt and adjust to these changes, as they are intended for your best and for your highest purpose. It is very important that you take regular breaks throughout the day, or you take regular breaks from your work, and you take regular breaks from your daily routine. It is very important that you start to socialize, or if you like praying, pray, meditate, dance, do yoga. If you are into channeling information, then channel. But you have to connect with spirit and to your higher self in whichever way you feel that is appropriate for you. So thank you so much. Click in the show more description box, and that's going to take you to the Vimeo videos where I'm going to perform a whole new reading for you, and also a clearing that is designed especially for you to clear all of your blockages for the next 6 months. And if you scroll down in that Vimeo channel, you're going to also find your Jupiter special videos and your special videos, the general predictions for the 17. Email me for a private reading, amalightworker@gmail.com. You can also contact me through our website, amalightworker.com. Please like, share, and subscribe. Excuse the noise in the background, and happy to you. It's happy to you, and I will see you soon. Have a great day. Bye.